Okay, there we go. I think I'm quickly losing light, but I had told myself that in August I wanted to do more vlogs, and today I went and actually, well, okay, all week, for a couple weeks, we've been rearranging bedrooms. Ben moved out, and so that freed up a bedroom, obviously. So we've all been going back in to me and the girls, just making it our own space again. So it's been a lot of chaos. Could not have done it without my parents and all of their fabulous help. Coming to stay with the girls while Kendall was in surgery this past week, and then helping paint and organize and go through clothes because Kaylin can't get rid of anything because she has her mother's hoarding tendencies. So it's just been a lot of work. But today I was able to set up a desk. Did I already get a chip in the paint? Okay, so I'm not like... I'm pretty self-sufficient, but I just don't have the attention span for certain things. And building furniture is definitely one of them that I've realized. Like, just not one of my spiritual gifts. I'm sure it's other people's, not mine. But I got it, and so now I have my laptop set up where I can make vlogs. And even though I'm losing light, I mean, it's like 7:30, like the sun's setting quickly. So I said, I'm just going to make a vlog. So I did. So surprise. I have had every intention of being able to get back into routinely writing, vlogging, doing all that stuff. And I am excited that I feel like it's possibly on the soon horizon, just that I'm able to have the wherewithal to, first of all, just have a few free minutes in my day, let alone feel like my voice is coming back. Going through the last, like, probably 3 years has really just killed my voice. Like, I didn't know, still don't really know how to fully capture what it is that I'm feeling and going through. And I've talked about this before, just how it's hard to find that happy medium of being able to tell my side of the story without necessarily violating the privacy of my entire family, as well as just not wanting to like completely air dirty laundry on social media. So it's a balance, because I have always had no problem sharing, you know, my story, my life, but it's just, I've never wanted to be like trying to present like life is perfect, life is great, we're all golden. But I think I'm finally starting to come to a place where I can have my voice back and talk about what I went through, what I'm going through, what I'm learning, and still be authentically me without having to necessarily make it about other people. So I'm excited about that. So it's been a really rough week. Kendall's surgery, a lot of the emotional kind of, not really fallout, but just, if you've ever gone through divorce, then you know what I'm talking about, where it's like, it's just, you're going along. Some days are really good, some days are really bad. And it's not like sadness for, okay, like our family has not been our family for years. So it's not like it's sadness over like that part of the situation, but just sadness over, you know, what you're doing is essentially like launching these missiles at each other of like, you've always done this or you've always done that. And it's like, Really? Like, you lived with this person. It was like the most intimate relationship you could have. And then to just completely like be obliterating it simply because now there's lawyers involved. Like, it's just, some weeks are just really rough, is all I'm going to say. That it's, here's your free piece of advice for the week. If you are in a situation where you and your spouse, and I'm going to just refer to it mostly as wives, to their husbands, if you are having your heart needs not met, go tell them. We all want to be rescued by the, Prince Charming, who's going to just somehow wake up one day and magically be able to read your mind and know that what you need today is flowers or a note, or just to hear that you're beautiful, even if you are covered in cereal and dirty laundry and whatever. They don't know that. They will never know that. They will never just know innately what it is that you need. And if you need something, you owe it to yourself to ask for it. Just be upfront and say, this is what I need. You're kind of being a jerk right now, and I kind of need you to stop. I need you to be soft. I need you to be gentle. I need you to do the dishes today, and I will do something for you tomorrow, but I need my well filled up. If you're at all in a situation where you're not able to have that conversation, please go have that conversation tonight or tomorrow. Save yourself from the downward spiral of heartache. It's not worth it. Have a good, deep conversation. That's just my unsolicited advice to you if you're at all in a situation where you aren't able to have necessarily great conversations with your husband. And husbands vice versa. If you're needing something from your wife, or if she's doing something unintentionally, maybe she's doing it intentionally, say, can we talk about this? It's hard. It's hard to have those hard conversations, but I guarantee you it's even harder when you have to sit down and talk about, okay, I'm going to get the kids on this weekend, and you're going to get them on this weekend, and who's going to get Christmas this year. That conversation is even harder than the one where you have to sit down and say, hey, can we stop this kind of nitpickiness? Can we be each other's best friend again? Can we not be doing this to each other? So yeah, I hope you're all doing really good. But I'm not naive enough to think that you all are. And if you do want to talk to me about it, I'm more than happy to give you my completely unsolicited marriage advice. So anyways, yeah, getting my voice back, finding my independence now. With the girls, school starts next week, and they're kind of excited. I'm honestly at the point where I'm so done being the cruise ship entertainment director nonstop that I can't wait until I just get some peace, just a little bit. I will miss them insanely. This summer flew by, and having little Miss decide to be in the hospital more often than not did not help that. Her surgery went really, really well. So for those of you who may not know what had happened, so in the beginning of July when she went in, she had fungemia, which is a yeast in your blood, which is pretty bad. And it wasn't super shocking because her line, every month when we go in, it's been infection after infection after infection, and we'd get her better, and she would come off the antibiotics, and within a week or 10 days, she would have another infection. And it was the first couple, it was like, okay, they're different bugs. Following medical, kind of what the